Hey, League, what's up? It's a matchup here from week 6 between Ruben and Manolo. This one was a very close matchup here. It's like the projections kind of had it similar in terms of how they scored and how they produced. So very low scoring here. But Ruben, a lot of R's in our league, by the way. Um, Ruben got 107 points here to pull out the dub here over Manolo. So let's bounce into it and see what happened. Uh, Joey Burrow, 28.84 points here. Very solid performance there for you, Ruben. It's like you needed it, especially after you lost your BFF Russell Wilson here for the season. Not season, but for next couple of weeks. Seems like so. But he filled in nicely there. So nice waiver pickup there for you. Lamar Jackson coming back down to earth. Not only coming back down to earth, but crashing back down to earth here for you, Manolo, after that 51-point outburst. Only 13.78 points this week. So I'm not really sure what happened. I think the Ravens just got a big lead, and they just handed it off to Murray and Freeman and Le'Veon Bell, and Lamar just didn't really do a whole lot with it. He got 8 carries for 51 yards, but he only had 1 touchdown, and that was through the air, and also threw 2 picks. So that also hurt his final numbers. So rough go there. You could have used at least a decent game there, fantasy wise, from Lamar. You probably got the W. Josh Jacobs looking a little bit more healthy now there for you, Ruben. 14.7 points, 16 carries, 53 yards, and a TD. Also had 1 catch on a screen. The Raiders actually ran a screen pass, which they never do. They threw a screen to Josh Jacobs, got 29 yards. So very nice fantasy day for him. And Manolo, David Johnson, rough go there. Only got 0.60 points. I think I saw you had Mark Ingram in your lineup until about 5 minutes before kickoff, and you switched him out for David Johnson. So you unfortunately chose the wrong Texan running back this week, or that would have decided the matchup for you there if you'd probably gone with Ingram. But I don't blame you for going with Johnson. He catches passes, just wasn't used very much this past week. Myles Gaskin, 2.4 points, the ultimate enigma in fantasy. You don't know what you're going to get each week. You're going to get the Gaskin up in Tampa where he's catching passes, deep touchdown passes, and catching balls everywhere, going off like 27 points. Or you're going to get this Gaskin where he, is very mediocre, loses the ball, doesn't really get targeted a lot, catch a lot of balls, and only gets 2.4. So very maddening situation there with Myles Gaskin, that's for sure. Zeke Elliott, 15.4 points, had 17 carries, 69 yards, another 7 catches for 50. So very solid day for him. Didn't even need a touchdown. Still had a very nice day. And this one was the battle of Titan receivers here. A.J. Brown versus Julio Jones. This one came down to those two really in Monday Night Football. I was watching that matchup closely. A.J. Brown came up big in the end there. Had nine targets on 7 catches for 91 yards. And Julio had to leave the game in the fourth quarter right when Manolo needed him most. Still came up with 3 catches, 59 yards, but nowhere near what he needed. He needed at least a touchdown from big-time Julio. It just didn't happen. Henry Ruggs, 17.2 points. He's really come into his own this season. I'm very happy to say that as a Raider fan. He's looking like first-round receiver. Just can't keep up with his speed. Carr's connecting with him downfield. He's got the confidence going, so let's see if that keeps up. So that's really good there for you, Ruben. And Laviska Shenault, 8.4, 6 catches, 54 yards. So very okay performance, not great by any stretch. Mark Andrews, 15.3. He's been a very good addition. He's been making you not really miss Travis Kelce very much, Ruben, since you traded him away for Andrews and Cordero Patterson. So you got you 15.3 points. Very nice production. Got you a touchdown. Mike Gesicki went toe-to-toe with him. Got 15.5, so pretty much an even score. 8 catches, 115 yards. So that was a very nice game in London here for the Dolphins. Jalen Waddle right below him got 24 points. And Ruben, you almost lost your week because you played Devontae Parker in the early morning London game. I thought for sure I was going to bite you, but it ended up it didn't hurt you because you got the dub, but you got lucky, man. You played an inactive player before kickoff. That's a red flag, man. Can't be doing that, but you escaped with the win this week, so good for you, my man. See, Matt Gay got 8 points in the kicking game. So did Jason Myers. And finally, the Kansas City defense somehow got 8 points, even though they've been trash all year, in my opinion. They've been very bad. And then also the Bengal defense only got 7 against the Lions. So looking back on this, Ruben, you pulled out a very, very, very important win for yourself. You're on a 2-game win streak after starting off 0-4, man. So you should feel good about yourself. Right back in the race here a little bit. And Manolo, on the opposite end, you started off hot. I think you're 3-1. Now you've lost 2 in a row. So it's time for you to get back to your winning ways and not resort back to losing, man. You got to keep the momentum going. So you got to get off the schneid and get it going. But best luck to you both this coming week. But in week 7 coming up. So get some wins, guys.